people think of me as being incredibly English, more English than anybody else they know. Quintessential is a word that is often used. People think I will have ancestors that are made largely of tweed or something, but it's not like that. Came from a very, noisy, bustling Jewish European family, of which I remember the accents and the talking about food and all kinds of very other un-English things. I think most families have a dominant member, and in the case of my family, I think of it as being my mother's father, Martin Newman, or Neumann, as he was born.
Stephen Fry was 11 when Martin died, but remembers spending lazy school holidays with him and being captivated by his joy of life.
Everything was fantastic and wonderful, marvelous and brilliant, with this Hungarian accent. It was a kind of zest. And there were no other boys' parents at school didn't talk like that. They were, yes, quite right. Yes, very nice drive we had. Not bad. Bit of a snarl near Newark, I think it was. So we went into the Swan Revived and had a coffee, and the traffic had sort of calmed down by then, That is how parents talked. And there was this man who was everything was fantastic, and he would kiss you on the lips. Oh, my darling grandson, what I...
Stephen has always been fascinated by his exotic-sounding Jewish family, but knows little about them. He's going to visit his parents, Alan and Marianne, to find out more about his grandfather, Martin.
Of course, I want to discover that, in fact, I'm descended from Heinrich Heine, the Jewish German poet, and I have a blood that is as intellectually and aristocratically refined as it's possible to be. But I'm almost certain, of course, to find out, as all human beings will in the end, if you go back far enough, that I'm just another ruddy peasant. Hello, my love. Are you? Hello, Pa. I brought a camera crew with me, as I usually do, because it's Tuesday. How old would you say Martin was in that photograph?
I should think about 1920. My mother used to rave about how handsome he was.
And yet he looked like me, which is odd.
Oh, you can't. He looked amazingly like you.
No, he used to say it. He used to tweak my nose and say, "You've got my nose."
Yes. You said, "No, it's mine."
Yes, exactly.
But the character is very alike too. I mean, he had this infuriating habit of punning in 3 languages.
And here, this is
the dreadfully sad one.
Marianne has always been intrigued by one particular family photograph, given to her by Martin. It shows Martin's mother, Rosa, and his sister, Reshka, with her husband and children.
And Reshka is your father's sister?
Eldest sister.
So your aunt?
Yes, who I never met. As a little girl, I found this photo. And both my father and mother were so upset. I asked who they were, and they said, "These are your cousins and your aunt." And I said, "Well, where are they? I've never met them." And they said, "No, they've all been killed." And they never would talk about it again. And I know they were killed in a concentration camp, but I don't know where.
Well, I remember you showing me whether it was this photograph,
yes,
photograph like it was.
Yes.
And I remember you saying, because I was very young, saying that Hitler killed them.
Yes.
And I did burst into tears. And, and of course, I pictured this man with the toothbrush moustache individually
killing them all,
stabbing them or strangling them, and it's a very odd.
Oh, those 3 children. I would love to know their names.